I'd like to talk about something Firefly said in one of his videos. I don't know which video it was exactly. If I did, I'd put this up as a response to it, but I don't know which one it is. But a while back, I asked him to cite me some fucking miracles. Since I know Christians, even though they claim that they don't need evidence, seem to love their little miracles. They always got a miracle. Every fucking Christian I meet has their own little personal miracle that happened to them. Oh, yeah. Sure. But this is his miracle. I'll give you a summation. His girlfriend left him, and he was, I mean, this way back when. He was a young man. He's, I guess, 18, 19, 20 years old, something like that. He's young, his bitch dumps him. He's driving down the fucking road in his car, and he's suicidally depressed. And he sees the concrete barrier, and he swerves the car into it to end all the pain and all that shit. And the next thing he knows, he's safely in the farthest lane from the concrete barrier, driving the speed limit. So God must have come down and intervened and moved him to safety, and all that stuff. So, I believe he was drinking too. I don't remember. Maybe I'm just misremembering that detail. So ignore that. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he wasn't drinking. I don't know. Let's not assume he was. Let's not give him even less credit than he deserves. So anyway, let's deconstruct this story. One, he's depressed. He's suicidally depressed at the time, obviously, because he apparently claims to have attempted suicide. So, right there, pretty much, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to trust any miracle that happens under such great duress. It seems to me like you're a lot more likely to, imagine something like that happening when you're totally fucking not in your right mindset. Second of all, even assuming that such a thing did occur, that he turned into the concrete barrier and the next thing he knew he was in the other lane, going the speed limit, I'm still not convinced that that necessarily proves God or any even supernatural phenomena. I mean, first of all, it could have been any one of any bazillion fucking deities that intervened in his behalf. Second of all, there could be a totally secular explanation for the phenomena, like, a rift in the space-time continuum or something like that. Third of all, there could be a totally mechanical explanation, like he turned into the fucking barrier, but the car, instead of turning, spun around and then, went into the other lane or whatever. I mean, there's tons of explanations. I mean, they're all unlikely as fuck, but none of them are any more or less likely than God. The Christian God intervening, so it seems like they should be entertained just as much, even though they're all fucking stupid. And the third thing, of course, is that he might be lying. And every Christian has a miracle story for the most part, so I have to assume that at least a portion of them are lying. So I have to assume there's a possibility he might be lying. But let's assume he's honest. The most likely thing is he honestly thinks it happened, but he was hallucinating it because he was in a fucked up place mentally. But every Christian has their own little miracle story, and some are, Fireflies is actually one of the better stories. There's a lot worse stories out there. I mean, worse stories that are so much more easily explained than that. But here's the challenge to any Christians out there. Send me your miracle stories, and I'll tear them apart for you. I mean, send me any fucking miracle. It doesn't have to be yours. Send me the account of any miracle in history, and tell me about it, and I'll go look up the miracle, and I won't even look at any skeptic sources on the miracle. I will come up with my own reasons, just using my own mind, why that miracle is bullshit. And let's see if one of you can find a miracle or tell me a miracle that I can not, disprove, or at least shed so much doubt on that it's practically not even worth considering. That's all. Peace the fuck out.